Hi, I'm David Dodge. Welcome to Green Energy Futures. A few years ago, we did a story on the Three Nations of Fort Chipewyan building a solar project that offsets 25% of the diesel power generation in their remote microgrid.
Hi everyone, my name is Terry Villebrun and I'm a council member for the Athabasca Chipewyan First Nation. We are Denislusinay people, we're called the Kaitel, and we live in Fort Chipewyan, and this is our beautiful country around us. This is Lake Athabasca, and it provides and feeds for our people. For over 10,000 years our people been on this land. So we live in a beautiful country. Together with the two other nations, we established a group called the Three Nations Energy, and we have a solar farm out by the airport for us, and it establishes about 25% of the power in town, which helps us because we have winter road and diesel has to be trucked in and out, so this just helps with more clean energy and less diesel.
Inspired by that experience, the Athabasca Chipewyan First Nation is now launching 3 large solar projects in southern Alberta totaling 68 megawatts. It's one of the largest First Nation ownership stakes in a renewable energy project in Canada.
We have 3 huge solar projects happening in southern Alberta, and it's one of the largest Indigenous owned in Western Canada. We're very excited about that. With everything with climate change and global warming, we live around oil sand country, so we really wanted to divert our business into other opportunities, and we found this wonderful opportunity that'll help move our people forward and not only assisting with the environmental changes, but good for business.
Jason Schultz is Executive Director of Strategic Advisory Services with the Athabasca Chipewyan First Nation.
We're building 3 merchant solar farms in partnership with Concord Pacific through their subsidiary Concord Green Energy. So there's 3 22-megawatt solar farms in Coaldale, Vulcan, and Monarch. They've recently been energized. We're 50% owners with Concord Pacific, so each is an equal owner. It's approximately a $140 million project. And then when we add the battery storage, that's another 60 million or so 200 million plus. So yes, it's definitely a fairly large deal. For ACFN, it's our largest investment to date, so we're excited about the prospects of it.
Chief Alan Adams says the projects are about economic diversification for the First Nation and building a climate-resilient future.
With all in all, the future looks bright for us and everything, and we've always said this in the past, that in order to look for a brighter future, we have to look beyond the oil sands, and right now, and that's what we continue to do, and we continue to build our nation based on what we see out there for the betterment of future generations to come, and no better way to do it than having solar farm, because the sun is there. The sun is hot, it's bright, and it's beautiful, and it gives us life, and we just want to give everything that it has, because at the food at your table with the vegetables and the fruits and everything, he does it all. It means sustainability. It remains the fact that, we as First Nations people have to look after ourselves today in this day and age.
Prior to these projects, the largest First Nations renewable energy project in Canada was the Grand River development of solar and wind power in Ontario. The 6 nations of the Grand River have a 10% ownership stake in that project. By some estimates, the ACFN ownership stake is 3 times larger.
That's what it's all about, and I'm very proud to be the chief of the Athabasca Chipewyan First Nation, and I'm very proud of my council members to support the nation where it's going, and all the members, and you see the smiles on the elders, you see the smiles on the kids and the people and the generation, and bring them all together.
Chief Adam hasn't seen the projects yet, but after years of working towards this goal, he says he gets goosebumps just thinking about it. Green Energy Futures toured the 3 solar projects in southern Alberta this past summer, and you can see photos and more at GreenEnergyFutures.ca and in the video podcast version of this radio feature. For Green Energy Futures, I'm David Dodge.